Alright, there we go. Hello, everybody. We have got a somewhat special stream today. Hanako's Flower Shop is a game that I was sent to try out. I was supposed to try it before it dropped to show my community, both here on Twitch and YouTube, but it got lost in my spam folder, and I only just found it this week, so at the beginning of the week I made this change that we were going to play it today. And I'm pretty excited to play it. It's a super cozy game from everything that I have seen. The soundtrack is just perfect, and I'm just excited to enjoy a pretty chill game on this very nice sunny Sunday. And yeah, so I think we're gonna get into it. We're gonna see what this game is all about. Okay. I love the content warning here at the beginning. Hanako's Flower Shop tells a story that includes themes of loss, grief, and the death of a loved one. Please take care while playing. I think that's really... I love that content warnings are becoming a thing that we are paying attention to, you know? All right. Go. Had to get my chat pulled up.
Grandpa, I'm home.
Ooh, fully voiced.
Finally.
I'm gonna turn that down on my end a little bit. A bit loud. Go.
It's my first day. I won't let you down, Grandpa. Here.
Alright, memos can be used to write down certain parts from the dialogue that have already been of the dialogue to have them ready during bouquet composition. Storylog stores a conversation with a customer. Use it to reread the conversation before composing a bouquet. It's also possible to add quotes from the dialogue to the memo directly. Okay.
Grandpa, what is a dream?
It's what will make you happy. It might be an event, a place, a person. Maybe it's a period in your life, or just a short moment of it. But dreams are what fill you with joy.
What's your dream, Grandpa?
Mine? Well, I've always wanted to have my own flower shop and to name it after our family. And I made it come true.
Wow! Are you happy now?
You tell me. I'm happier than anyone.
Grandpa,
What, sweetie?
will you teach me how to make bouquets?
If you want, sure. Is it interesting for you?
This is my dream. I want to be happy and filled with joy, just like you are.
I see. Then I will teach you, Hanako. I definitely will.
I thought back to the day when I asked you to teach me how to arrange bouquets. Do you remember? We were at a big field of flowers near the Ayano family's mansion.
Of course I remember. How could I forget? So small, yet already thinking about dreams, happiness, and good work. You grew up far too soon, Hanako. Your father would have had a serious competitor had you followed in his steps and become an economist.
I'm sure my math skills wouldn't let me take a single step.
Ugh, girl, same.
That might be true. Anyways, let's start.
Alright, welcome to the flower shop of the Asoka family. You will now compose your first bouquet. To select the right flowers, analyze the conversation that happened between Hanako and her grandpa during their walk years ago. Often, certain ideas or feelings are brought up multiple times during a conversation. They usually serve as hints to They usually serve as hints to what is good to pay attention to. Some words are explicitly said in a conversation, but some of them should be deduced based on the topic. So if a conversation is about someone's birthday, words like happiness and joy might work. If it's about a friend, look for friendship. About family, go with kinship. Try to find as many words as possible and add flowers with corresponding meanings to the bouquet. Good luck. Okay. See, I can add 6 flowers. And it looks like it's not... Alright, so let's see. We've got Allostromera, which has a meaning of honor, happiness, wisdom. That one might be good. Carnation, love, admiration, gratitude. Red roses, love, beauty, dream. Ooh, lilac, dream, nostalgia, youth. Those are my favorite flowers. Purity or strength, modesty. No. Not shyness, consistency, modesty. Beauty, kinship, gratitude could work. Joy, inspiration, happiness could also work. You know what? We're going to go with Allostrema. Carnation. Lilac. Narcissus. I think I want to add azalea. And... There we go. Yeah. And we're going to arrange the bouquet. Oh, that's really pretty.
Wow. Nailed it.
You managed to compose a bouquet. Let's find out what the meanings were right. What meanings were right and why? Dream is the topic of a conversation. It's the most important meaning. Without it, the bouquet wouldn't work. Happiness and joy is, according to Grandpa, what comes with a dream becoming reality. Even though it's not Hanako, but her grandpa who says it, in her memory, Hanako is still very small, and she learns everything from her grandpa. Hanako inherits his views and wants to live in happiness and joy. Nostalgia and kinship are words that can be deduced out of context. Hanako recalls an event that is dear to her heart, and it is related to her grandpa, who is her family. Okay, nice.
Oh, some of them can already be picked. Splendid. And it's very rewarding. Now, let's
Oop.
get back inside.
In a minute. We've got other things that I can plant here, and I'm gonna capitalize on that.
Let's order some more flowers and seeds.
Oh, no, that's already a lot of money. Alright, so let's just go with what we used. So, let's see. Amaryllis. Hyacinth rose, lilac. Stoma. Oh, I was hitting the wrong buttons. Oops. Hmm. You know, I feel like
Great.
we're still learning. We're still learning. I do not like this new stream manager. It does not show me when I've got people in chat. I need to bring it up on a different window here. So take a second. So I like to know, like, who's here. Not, well, I can't see who's here, but I like being able to. I like being able to see how many people I've got in chat so I can make sure to, you know, just say hi to people who've come in. Takes just a moment too. Excellent. There we go. I much prefer that. Alright.
All right, sweetie. That's all for today.
Yep, will do.
Time to go to sleep.
I feel more tired than I expected.
You need to do a lot of work.
I should take a short nap. Hey, you promised. Tell me.
All right, promises must be kept after all. What do you want me to tell you?
Tell me the story about how you lost me at the supermarket.
What a story.
Oh, what am I going to do with you? There's so many good stories, but you picked the one I'm still embarrassed about.
But it's funny. Who else had something like this happen to them?
I mean, my parent. It really depends on how he lost her in the supermarket.
All right, fine. Listen. You were a tiny little girl back then. Your parents were away studying at university, and I was taking care of you. One day, the first ever supermarket opened in our city. A big one, with lots of lights, just like in the big cities. The kind we had only ever seen on television. You and I were just idling around, and suddenly I decided I wanted to take a look at the supermarket. Just what is so super about it anyways? I put you on my back, and we went out.
Oh no.
It was so big. It had so many things inside that we were just wandering around, gawking at everything like cave people for an hour or so. You were fidgeting a lot, so I got tired and had to take you off my back.
And it was then when I saw the toys.
Oh, yes. And among them was a yellow bear. The one that is taking a nap on your table right now.
Grandpa, it's a lion.
Ah, right. It always looked like a bear to me for some reason. Now, where was I?
And then little Hanako was off through the whole supermarket to get the toys.
Ah, yes. When I noticed you weren't around, oh my goodness, I swear, my hair almost went all gray that very instant.
Oh, Grandpa, how could you lose your only granddaughter?
And I did lose you, in a supermarket of all places. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. And there were a lot of people. Everyone, just like you and me, came to take a look at the supermarket. I went left, then right, but wherever I looked, there was no sign of you. I ended up not having the slightest idea of where to look. Then my nose got itchy, and I sneezed so loudly that everyone started staring at me. I opened my eyes and saw you standing right in front of me.
Aw.
You said, "Nice," to me with a wide smile on your face and a stuffed bear lion in your hands. Was it me sneezing that you liked, or were you just excited to have the lion? I couldn't tell. I grabbed you, paid for the toy, and we headed back home.
What a wholesome little story.
I was afraid as well. The lion was with me, but Grandpa wasn't. I went to look for you, but everyone was so tall, and I was so small that I couldn't see anything. But when I heard your sneeze, I knew it was you right away. No one else sneezes like that.
That's true. So that's the story.
Yeah.
Hanako, I wanted to ask you about something.
Yes?
Are you really sure you want to work at the flower shop? Your parents are doing their best to give you a life abroad, hoping that you will one day follow in their footsteps. And here you are, sitting with an old man in an old shop in a tiny town on the edge of the world. Look, even the ceiling is starting to get cracks in it. You could go to your parents and become a serious business lady in a black suit, just like your mother.
Nah.
But business ladies can't have pigtails.
That's true. They can only have a ponytail.
My dearest Grandpa, we already talked about this, haven't we? I've already decided ever since I was a child, and have never wanted to change my decision ever since. I will breathe life into every nook and cranny of the Asauka flower shop, no matter what.
But you have never seen the world. Who knows? Maybe you will find something even more exciting out there.
You know, he makes a point. He makes a point. But also, I personally, having a flower shop would be fantastic. The world has tons of business people. It doesn't have tons of flower shops.
My world is here, Grandpa, with you and our old yet so cozy flower shop in our tiny city.
Hello, Raven Moon. Good to see you in today.
Why do I even try to persuade you? I do want you to stay and work at the shop. You have such a talent, such a feel for the complex nature of flowers. But your parents are worried, and so am I. We all want what's best for you. What if you don't like the job?
You know, Grandpa, I would really like it if my parents came back.
Right?
We need them here, not somewhere far away.
You know why it's like this, right? They're valuable experts in their field. They simply cannot fulfill their potential here. Over there, they have high buildings and colorful billboards.
And we have a clear and beautiful night sky.
It's always busy over there.
While it's nice and quiet here.
Even the smell over there must be different.
Here, it smells like flowers and home. What's better than that?
I think I'm on Hanako's side here. Like, genuinely. She knows what's up.
Grandpa, I want to be here, by your side. I like it that way. Why are you trying to get rid of me?
I'm not Hanako. I'm just afraid of being selfish. I should go.
All right.
I am truly happy to have you here, sweetie. Thank you.
I assume this is about to get sad.
Don't worry, Grandpa. This is my home. I'm not going anywhere. Now we should sleep.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Why did it start raining in the middle of the night?
Is that sort? Oh. Okay, this is a cute animation for the sleep happening.
Good morning. A good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.
The lion plush on her desk. I swear I've seen that in an anime somewhere before, but I can't place it. Hmm.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, sweetie. Did you sleep well? What did you dream about last night?
The Amari family started to grow sweets right on their trees. They were growing in the blink of an eye, and in wrappers.
Oh, no! I hope they'll limit themselves to just apples. Last year, I was hesitating to go out to the garden because old Shintaro would immediately start talking about his apples. He's a great man, but a heck of a chatterbox. Anyway, I'm leaving to visit Mrs. Saotome. She's been inviting me over for apple pie and afternoon tea for almost a month now. I'm leaving you in charge.
Right.
Gotcha. Grandpa, why do you always say Mrs. Saotome? Weren't you friends even before I was born?
Well, you know, Hanako. Some women are always a Mrs., and it's usually not worth questioning, even if they are much younger.
Is that so?
Interesting.
Am I such a woman?
For someone, maybe.
And for you?
For me, you're a sweet little girl who planted her baby tooth, then watched it for half a day just to see what it would grow to be.
Okay, that's adorable.
You enjoy bringing that up so much, don't you?
Well, what else do I have left?
Oh.
Right. I'm going now. You're in charge. Make sure that we have flowers for customers. If there are no flowers, no one will come. And even if someone does, we won't be able to help them. Once you're done with the preparations, you can go and do your own thing. But don't go too far.
All right.
I'm leaving.
Bye-bye.
Hanako! Hanako! Hey! We're here! Howdy!
Hello there, Hanako. Hello, girls. Nice to see you. How are you doing?
Awesome! We woke up and figured it'd be fun to say hello to all our neighbors.
Aw.
Hey there, neighbor!
Hello, neighbor. Sayuri, what about you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm busy going over what we studied this year.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, you know it all.
Better to be a know-it-all than a troublemaker.
I know.
Stop making faces.
I only do it sometimes. Papa says it's fine as long as I don't do it all the time. I'm just following his advice.
That's the only advice you listen to.
All right. Come on, girls, don't fight.
Hanako, we wanted to tell you that we're planning to go for a walk in the forest today. If you want us to find any flowers for you, just let us know.
Yep, we'll for sure bring you everything we find, neighbor.
That's sweet of them.
It's a good thing you asked. I actually could use some more flowers for the shop.
Lovely.
You can count on us. It's been fun talking to you, neighbor, but we have stuff to do.
See you later, Hanako.
Bye, girls. I'm glad that the twins offered their help, but who knows when they'll come back and how long I'll have to wait for them. Maybe I should go and look myself.
Good morning. Are you Asaoka Hanako?
Good morning. Yes, that's me.
I'm here to deliver an order you placed yesterday.
That's some quick delivery. Okay.
Oh, just in time.
And here you go. Here's the check.
Okay,
And a seal just over here, please.
done.
And over here.
Done.
Ah, great. Thank you for your order. And if you need anything else, we are always happy to be of help. To be honest, I am a huge fan of your grandfather's talent. He's an exceptional person.
Yes, I think so too. Just like most of the people in our lovely city.
Can't argue with that. Please excuse me. I have to go now.
Yes, of course. Goodbye.
Have a nice day.
This should be enough. I'll wait till Grandpa is back, and then I'll take a walk. Maybe someone will come in the meantime. My very first customer. Who will it be?
Okay, so a few things that I have noticed. First, very cute. I love how this is fully voiced. I wasn't expecting that. What I'm interested in is this wanted poster here in the background. I would like to know who that is. Because why does the flower shop have a wanted poster in it? Just
Wait here,
curious.
you little rascal. Grandpa needs to talk to the lady.
Don't take too long. I can't wait.
I won't. Promise. Just sit still.
Okie dokie. I am best girl after all.
As if. You get in trouble before I can blink.
Good day, sir. Welcome to our flower shop. My name is Hanako. How may I help you?
Greetings, Hanako. I am Fumihiro. Over there's my grandkid, Kiki. We were having a walk when I remembered my old friend's flower shop should be near. I thought I'd drop by and say hello. Except before me is a young girl, not him. His daughter, perhaps?
Granddaughter.
Is that so? Well, feels like just yesterday we dreamt about the future. It seemed so distant, like it was an eternity away. And now it struck me, those days not only came, but they've long since gone by. Time flies fast indeed. There's no keeping up with it, let alone outrunning it. You just stumble and get hurt.
Grandpa, we're gonna be late.
You're such a silly monkey. But she's right. We are heading over to meet with my wife. Could you please make a beautiful bouquet for her?
Gladly. Tell me about her. The more I know about you and your relationship, the easier it will be to pick the right flowers.
That's true.
Ah, I see. Well, we met a long time ago. Truth be told, I don't remember much of my life before her.
Aw.
I think it was a meaningless existence. Ages ago, your grandfather and I were great friends. We shared every secret. I went on about my beloved so much, and one time your grandpa climbed a tall tree and stayed up there until I promised only to talk about fishing for the rest of the day. When she agreed to marry me, it felt as if the whole world blossomed just for me. It went vibrant with colors not to be found in any flower shop. Alas, life doesn't always go smoothly. We had our share of bitter moments. It's a pity that only now, as my hair has turned grey, that I finally see how small those quarrels were. Back then, I was convinced those were serious arguments, that I had to stand my ground. I regret letting the fights happen, giving her trouble. Though it's too late, I ought to ask her to forgive me. We were quite young when we got married. Such a marriage wouldn't last, they told us. Though there were hard times, we had respect for one another, always.
Oh, and also, my granny's a star.
A star?
Oh, she's not alive. Okay.
Grandpa says she took off high into the sky and became a star.
Oh, this is gonna be feelings. Okay.
And then I have to be a good girl, 'cause stars see very far, even in the day.
Oh boy.
A star. I'm sorry.
Oh, no need to apologize. You're not at fault.
But I miss her. Not must be great to be a star. But I want to hug her so much.
Oh.
She's kind, warm, and she reads me bedtime stories.
I miss her too, sweetie. Very, very much.
I'm sorry. I think you've told me enough. I should be able to make the bouquet now.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you, Hanako.
Okay. Love, loss, pain, I think is a good one. This is hard. This is really hard. I think red rose works. The lilac. Hyacinth. And that. Love, loss, beauty, regret, nostalgia, youth, sorrow, loyalty, loneliness, kinship, gratitude. Yeah.
Here you go. It's done.
Hi, Combat Cat.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. You've done an amazing job.
You mentioned you wanted to see my grandpa. Should I ask him to come?
Thank you, but I've just realized it would be better to see him another time.
How are you doing today, Combat?
Come visit us again. I'm sure he'll be happy to meet an old friend.
Very well. We'll be going now. Goodbye, Hanako.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
I'm home.
Welcome back. How was the pie?
Oh, delicious. I ate so much I can barely move. That was an apple pie, by the way. Shintaro was right, after all. The apples were very sweet and tasty. He asked me to give you some, by the way. Here.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. I'll definitely try them.
You know me. I like eating sweets. And with a job like ours, some people may not always be nice. Sometimes they may say quite unpleasant things. But I want you to understand that they're not all doing this because they're bad. It's just that something from their past has hurt them. And hurt people hurt people. Sometimes a person will hurt others when they are struggling for attention. No matter what kind of customer we are dealing with, we have to do our job and stay cheerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweets help to brighten up the mood.
That's true.
I thought that you simply liked sweets. But I see that you had a secret motive all along.
Oh, yes, young detective. You got me. And one more thing. If you ever happen to get down, turn on the radio and listen to some music.
Alright, some interesting mechanics here for boosting happiness.
You can often hear a violin or other beautiful instruments playing on the radio. It's always nice to listen to calming music like this. Plus, they talk about the weather as well.
Always good.
It's good to know when it's about to rain, so that you don't go looking for flowers in the middle of a storm.
That is a good idea. Come on, there we go.
Oh, thanks for mentioning that.
Sometimes the
I was just about to go
sensitivity is a little
for a walk.
off.
Maybe I'll manage to gather some more flowers.
Ah, good thinking. Walking is good for your health. Go on. I'll keep an eye on your workplace in the meantime.
Roger that, partner. This bucket is quite small, so I should only pick the flowers that I need the most.
White flowers. I haven't seen any of those.
I'm back.
All right. Very interesting mechanic. They're the whatchamacallit. The controls weren't the greatest for moving Hanako around. Like, not enough to like detract from any of the gaming, but
Where is Grandpa?
oh no.
He must be taking a nap. I'll eat an apple and wait for the next customer then. Yummy!
Hey, we're back!
And we brought you all the flowers we could find.
Here you go. I'm not sure if these are the kinds you need, though.
Thank you, girls. Oh, these are all lovely. You helped me a lot.
No problem, neighbor. We're here to deliver.
Okay, they're cute. So we got some more lilac, anemone, hyacinth, and purple iris.
Time to work now.
We wait for a customer.
Welcome to our flower
Oh.
shop. Oh,
I don't know how we're gonna give a dog flowers.
quiet.
Oh, there we go, a person.
Sit. Quiet. I said quiet. Sit. Now. Sit, my dear, doesn't mean belly up for a rub.
Mm.
A small but important difference. I guess I'll have to explain it to you again. I'm so sorry. You just can't take being left behind when I go somewhere. And I couldn't find a spot to tie him down outside anyway. Is it okay if he stays here? Are dogs even allowed in here?
I mean, if he's a good dog, all dog. Well, all dog good. Hey,
To be honest, I'm not sure. It's the first time somebody ever brought a pet. Even if it's not allowed, we can make an exception, since it's the first time. Thanky thanks. I know he's big and all, but he won't hurt a fly, trust me. I know everyone says that about their dogs, but in this case, it's as true as it gets. Cross my heart. He's well behaved and won't cause any trouble.
oof. Oh, oop. Right?
Now, this is, well... He seems to be quiet for now. it might not be the right word. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Hanako, and I am delighted to welcome you both to our flower shop.
This is a cute game so far.
Oh, cool! I'm Rin, a freelance artist, an exemplary student, a beauty, and the best dog trainer in the world. And some of these things are... A freelance artist? Not literally. I don't draw. I'm actually studying to be an engineer. The College of Industrial Construction and Business. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what any of that stuff means. I just read it in some big old brainy book. Sounds solid. And what's the name of your dog? My doggy? Not Woof. His name is Tin. Tin is my bestie. He was the first puppy I ever raised.
Aww.
I was about 15 and I didn't exactly know what I was doing. I am the master of nicknames. I'm Rin. He's Tin. Isn't it awesome? Super simple and super easy for dogs to learn. He seems to like his name. Are you and Tin looking for something specific? That's right! Specific. No better way to put it. Tin seems to have picked up the specific scent somewhere around here and led me to this place. Are there any cats in here?
Oh no.
Cats? I'm afraid we don't sell cats. After all, this is a flower shop, not a pet shop. No, that's not what I mean. Obviously, you don't sell cats. Selling flowers bundled with cats would be silly.
I don't know. I think that might be pretty cool.
The cats bundled with flowers? Magnificent! Kawaii even! I mean, maybe? I'm not sure. Whoa! It's alright. No need to bark up a storm. Do you want to get a kitten and flower? A puppy, not a kitten. And not as a gift. I want to sell it. Stray puppies are hard to sell. Huh? My apologies. I'm not sure I follow. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Putting the cart before the horse.
I
Let
am
me
now
explain.
very confused.
No, Tin. We won't be riding any horses. And my idea is awesome. Okay, so I don't really breed dogs. I just take them. You know, off the streets. Oh, now I get it. You take in strays. You bet. They're nobody's dogs. I mean, what kind of dog would just wander around if it had a home? You see, Hanako, when I spot one of those poor things, no one to feed them, care for them, or even say a kind word to them, I get so angry, like a volcano ready to erupt with lava. Imagine what it would be like if no one had ever been kind to you in your life.
Oh.
The worst thing is, I seem to be the only one who
Aw.
notices them. People just don't
There's
care.
a lot of feelings in this game. And like they warn you at the beginning of this, but woof.
And when they do, it's even worse. They really believe that by hurting dogs and chasing them away, that they're solving a problem, as if that makes them responsible adults. Hurting dogs? That's just wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we're gonna agree with that.
It's as if the only two things these so-called adults can do is either do nothing or make things worse.
Oh, she's in a mood.
Freaking ridiculous!
Oh.
You're so passionate about this. I completely agree. Cruelty won't solve this. It's not the right way. Awesome! That's what I thought too. So I found another way. I saved up some money, rented a stall in the market, and so here I am, selling stray dogs. It's so much more convenient than begging your friends to adopt them or putting up ads.
You know, that's an interesting business model.
That's a great idea. But I think you were telling me it wasn't working out?
Yeah, things did not turn out as I had imagined. People don't want to buy my puppies even though I make them so pretty. Pretty enough for a dog show. You gotta see how they turn their noses when I tell them that these are mixed breed pups. Puh! And I was told I have to pay the rent for the stall. Monthly! Can you imagine?
Yes, that is how that works.
This got me so down that I thought I'd have to give up on the stall. But then I thought about it some more, real hard, and I got it! Everybody wants purebred dogs because they're popular. So my dogs have to become popular too! I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I got it from a fashion magazine. Sounds like something people are going to like.
Since you're here, that means you've already thought of something, right?
I sure have! Every puppy has a unique personality, and they'd make a good friend for the right person. But people don't realize that they only see their fur color, ear shape, things like that. There was this show I watched a while ago on TV. They said that flowers can convey qualities that are hard to express with words.
Okay, yeah.
But I need someone who can help me. A florist. So, you'll be my florist. I'll put a bouquet next to each puppy to describe their personalities.
Oh, goodness.
This should grab their attention. It has...
To be honest, I can't say for sure. Sounds creative and all, but at the same time, it's a little out there.
It is, but it's unique.
I mean, you heard this on TV and just decided to run with it. Are you sure it will work?
Yes, I'm positive. But you're right. I'm getting ahead of myself. I thought my stray puppies would sell like hotcakes. Here's what we'll do. 1 puppy and 1 bouquet. As an experiment.
Great! Let's try that. What kind of personality does the puppy have?
The kind that makes it difficult to find an owner. Crimson is a proud and independent dog. He's restless, pushy, and doesn't like being cooed over. He growls, sometimes tries to bite. But he's been to the vet, and he's completely fine. He's just not in a rush to obey a stranger, and he's protective of his siblings.
Okay.
Crimson needs someone with a firm character and the right attitude. He'll show respect if respected, and can be a protector of the household.
Okay.
A man would probably be most appropriate for Crimson. It would take strong nerves and months of training, but this dog could be a faithful and loyal friend. A friend, not some guard beast. He'll love to play, and he'll be eager to expend his enormous energy on games. And
Okay.
a four-legged friend like this will never let something bad happen to his owner. A great dog. But nobody gets it. Not you. But yeah, you're great too.
You were right. It shouldn't be Patience, Tin. I'll need some time to work.
Okay. Let's take a look at what she said again about Crimson. So, proud and independent, protective, loyal, faithful, energetic. Okay. Let's see. Trust, admiration, and kindness. Respect. Hmm. This is actually a little harder than I thought. Let's see, let's go with that. Oh, hello, thank you for being here. Just alert that I... I'll put another free shit in there.
No, it's not right. Something is off. What if I replaced this flower with
Oh, that's cool.
this one?
This is cool, the suggestion. There we go.
Here, this bouquet should be a good fit for Crimson.
Awesome! I don't know much about flowers, but I can sort of tell that they match. This should do the trick.
I hope so.
Now I'll teach that lady from the cat store a lesson.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Yesterday, she straight up told me that stray puppies won't interest anyone. Can you imagine? And she sells cats. Cats! What does she know anyway?
I mean, you know... She probably doesn't know that much about dogs, so I'll give her that.
I doubt cats have anything to do with it. But please, let me know how it went. If my bouquet worked for Crimson or not. I'm really curious. If you don't have the time, just write me a letter.
I'll make time for this, but now I gotta run. I left a friend keeping an eye on the stall. He must be losing his mind by now. See you later, Hanako.
Goodbye, Rin. Bye-bye, Tin. Wow! He's actually waving at me with his paw.
He sure is. Tin can do all sorts of stuff. He hates commands, but loves doing tricks. I've been teaching him since I was a teen.
Hey.
Good job, Tin. You get a cookie.
Oh, back already?
Grandpa, it's already evening. You slept the day away.
Oh, you're right. Well, I guess now I won't have anything else to do at night but to hunt mice. Nice job today, Hanako. Go and get some rest. I will take it from here.
All right.
This tutorial so far has been really nice, very chill.
To give away dogs with flowers. What an odd thing to do. I've never heard of anything like that in my entire life. Who thinks this stuff up?
Not to give away, to sell. Rin likes dogs a lot, and it hurts her to see dogs being mistreated. So she's trying to do something to help.
Is that so? Dogs are man's best friend, no doubts about that there. I used to have a dog. A long time ago, before your father was even born.
Aw.
You did? You never told me that.
Had I told you, you would have wanted one for yourself.
Of course I would have. How is it possible to not want a dog?
That's true. I found mine as well, just as your friend did. I was quite young and green back then. Didn't know much about life.
This is very sweet game so
Working
far.
on the field exhausted me, so I headed back home. All my clothes were covered in dirt, and my trousers had so many holes I could have easily used them as a fishing net.
Mm.
At some point, I saw a poor stray dog walking towards me. It seemed like it was having a very hard time dealing with the heat. The poor thing was panting like it had run a mile. The dog got right in front of me, opened its mouth, and looked straight up at me. "Let's go to the river and get you some water," I said to him. People can say, "Oh, it's an animal, it's dumb and can't understand." But no, animals understand us pretty well.
True, they
just
do.
communicate differently. So we went to a river and drank some water. I also washed my face a bit. From then on, I often went back to that river after a long day of work. Sometimes if I saw the dog, I'd greet it. It always recognized me and was always fun to be around.
Aw.
That was what our friendship was like. Then as soon as he came, he went, and I never saw him again. Such a shame. He was a great dog, even if he had no owner.
Oh.
Oh, so he didn't live with you? But you said it was your dog. I thought you took him back home.
My home back then wasn't good enough, Hanako, even for a dog.
No way!
I'm dead serious. And the dog was mine, that's right. You don't need an animal to sleep and eat next to you to call it yours. If it remembers you and is happy to have you around, then it's yours.
Oh.
I see. Maybe one day, when I work up the courage to get a dog, I'll definitely go see Rin. What do you think? Wouldn't it be great to have a dog?
Why not? I don't mind. We can go together and pick one once you're more used to your duties.
Thank you! And yes, I really want you to go with me.
Aw.
How wonderful!
You know, again, I think I've said it a couple times, but this game is just incredibly sweet. I'm getting a little, because I know, they're building up the bond between Hanako and her grandfather, and I feel like there's a possibility that the grandfather is gonna die here soon. So that's like my prediction anyway. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, do we allow our customers to enter with animals?
Well, if an animal is well behaved, then I guess we do.
Yeah, this game is gonna gut punch us in the feeling anytime soon. I can kind of feel it.
Is my grandma there too, among the stars?
Oh.
Cool droplets fill the morning air, setting a cozy mood ahead. As evening progresses, showers are likely to refresh the air. A tranquil night is ahead, with open skies revealing
I
a
love that even
sparkling canopy of stars.
Aw. I love that even the radio, there we go, I couldn't think of the word, that the radio is voiced.
Look forward to clear skies during daytime, with golden sunlight creating a picturesque scene.
Okay.
The sunshine won't be the only star. Night brings a cloudless sky, perfect for moonlit walks.
Okay. Oh, it really does pick up your mood. That's really cool. Wait for a customer.
Good day to you. Welcome to our flower shop. It's all right. Please, come in.
Okay. Hello. My name is Ishikawa Kumiko, and I am the head of the Overseas Scouting Department at the Blizzard Company. Finding jobs for you, come heat or freezing cold. We look forward to our new partnership and successful collaboration.
Oh.
Oh no, I did it again. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. I've got an important guest coming to our office tomorrow, and I'm worried I won't make a good enough impression to show I'm right for this leadership position.
You struck me as a very businesslike person. I would trust you to lead.
Hanako's so nice.
I'm Hanako. It's nice to meet you.
May I ask you for a favor, Miss Hanako?
Of course. I'm all ears.
As I said, an important guest is coming to our office tomorrow. It's a VP from another major company.
Oh.
I'm not mentioning names, otherwise I'll jinx it. The impression we make on him may determine whether we sign a contract. We need to show our mettle, our diligence, and our commitment.
Okay.
Well, by we, I don't mean you and me. I mean, well, me and my colleagues. Yeah.
I'm not sure I can help. I've never worked for a company, and I don't know anything about business dealings.
You don't have to. I have a plan.
Okay.
Really? Let's hear it.
We're going all out. Max effort. Pour our heart and soul into every last detail. Although it may seem a bouquet wouldn't make a difference, that simply isn't true. Our guest is a true professional. Someone who won't wade through documents or conduct extensive negotiations to decide if everything is in order. No. As
Okay.
soon as he steps into the office, he'll notice, process, and form an impression of countless details.
Whoa, people like that actually exist? It's like something from a sci-fi movie.
As I said, a true professional. If I can understand how he thinks, I can make sure the contract is signed. It's like in those crime thrillers. To catch a criminal, you need to think like a criminal. Then again, I'm not so sure. I don't watch crime thrillers. come to think of it, I don't watch movies at all. Too much work, too little time. Get it?
I guess?
Hanako's over here like, this is why I don't want to work
Usually I can keep it together, but
like this. This is why I'm
when
running a
something
flower
big
shop.
is about to happen, my thoughts get messy.
Yes, I understand. I'm like that too. You gotta stop and relax for a few minutes.
Sure. Say, have you thought of becoming a psychologist? A certain well-known company from Eastern Europe reached out to us. I won't name drop it though. It could be too confusing. But they need people who can put the heart of an ordinary worker at ease.
Thank you, but I already have a job, and I like it a lot.
Really? Great. Who do you work as?
What do you mean?
I did it again. I'm so sorry. I need a bouquet. We have one at the reception, but it's fake. I always thought it looked kinda sad. It doesn't need water, and it doesn't wilt, but pets, for example. Why do people have them? Wouldn't it be easier to buy stuffed animals instead?
I
What
think
thoughts?
people enjoy taking care of living things, so I get what you mean. What kind of bouquet would you like?
Something fitting for a work environment. Subdued, yet cheerful and optimistic.
Okay.
I want the flowers to smile, not giggle like crazy.
Okay.
We need to show that we won't let anyone down, that we can be trusted, but not looked down upon because we have dignity.
Well, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Let's see. I know a couple of these. Let's start with joy, inspiration, and happiness. Purity, aspiration, respect. What about trust, admiration, and kindness? Modesty, purity, restraint. I feel like that goes in there pretty well. And all right.
Oh, wonderful! You got what I wanted to convey just right!
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
I'm heading out now, but I hope we can work together again soon.
Of course. Please come again. I'm always happy to help. I will take a small break.
Hello, Hanako!
Oh, Sayuri, come in. Great, thank you. What about you? How's your bakery?
Everything is going well. My parents are trying to come up with a new recipe, and Aya is doing her best to help them. And it takes twice as long with her involved.
Oh, really? But I bet it's also twice as fun when Aya is involved.
Absolutely. So, anyways, Hanako, We're planning to go for a walk today. I just wanted to see if you need any fresh flowers.
I always do, Sayuri. It'd be great if you could bring me some. That'd help me out a lot.
No problem. We'd love to help you, Hanako. See you later then.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna take a quick walk to gather some flowers. Ah, you need to hit the caps lock button there.
Cheers!
Hello. Welcome to our flower shop. How may I help you?
I need a flower.
A flower, okay.
Just one?
Yes, one is enough. The girls and I need flowers to adorn our costumes. To complete the look, I suppose. Of course, that's usually the job of our costume designers. But we had some free time, so we decided to do it ourselves. I love the girls in this group, but we spend so much time together. I could use a break from their trilling voices, so we split up for this part.
I see. What's this group you're in?
Oh, I'm from an idol group called Sunny Bunnies. My name's Miki Miyazaki. Cheers! I guess I should have led with that.
I'm Hanako. Nice to meet you.
Since you're just Hanako, can we dispense with the formalities?
Sure.
Lovely! When I walked into your shop, I immediately felt as if we'd known each other for a long time. Such a homey atmosphere. I even forgot to introduce myself, and my greeting came out strange.
This shop means the world to me. My grandpa and I put a lot of love and effort into it.
I like that like that's the vibe of the shop, and like they share that with you, so you kind of like understand that that's the vibe of the shop. That sentence sounded off, but you guys know what I mean.
This place is our home, figuratively and literally. I'm glad others sense kinship and familiarity here.
Aren't you a cute one, Hanako? Maybe you should become a bunny too.
No way! I have stage fright. I only ever sing when nobody can hear me, and only in whispers.
I'm sure you could do it if you tried.
Maybe. But still, I think I'd rather watch you on TV when I'm visiting the Amari family. Which channel are you on?
I don't watch TV. I've got to be on one of them, I guess. Still, you're unlikely to see me.
Why?
There are 48 of us in the group.
Oh.
That's a hell of a lot.
For
all
those
of us
big
to
idol
perform together
groups.
and have enough room to dance, we'd need a giant stage. The audience wouldn't know where to look.
I've heard large groups often split into smaller subgroups. You do that too?
Yeah, we split up into teams depending on the song. There are 3 subgroups in total, so you'd have to tune in when mine is performing. And, well, to be honest, they don't put me in the front. I've never been in the center, either. Not even close. Other girls are always in front of me when we perform, and I maybe get 3 seconds of screen time in music videos.
Oof.
I used to worry I'd forget the words, make a weird face, or fumble my moves, but since nobody can see me anyway, then not to worry. We do lots of rehearsals and thoroughly memorize the lyrics. Recently, Yuki woke up in the middle of the night and started singing our new single. She even tried to dance, as much as she could without getting out of bed.
Oh goodness.
We asked her about the spontaneous midnight performance, but she didn't remember. She thought we were messing with her.
I would too.
Can you believe it?
She must have been having a dream about us singing. She's a jolly girl, even if she is a bit stuck up.
Yeah, many of our girls are very striking. I don't compare to them, though.
I'm sure you have fans of your own, and that they hold their breaths for those 3 seconds when they get to watch you.
Hanako is so positive.
Thank you, Hanako. I have a big dream to perform in the center one day. To become the best, the fluffiest bunny. I'll be the first to enter the stage, greet the audience, and then
Sing and dance in a sea of happy smiles and jolly eyes.
I can do it. I'm sure of it. If I work hard, I can do it.
Oh no, I'm talking your ear off. Don't worry, talking to clients is part of my job.
Thanks. So the flower. Can you pick one for me, Hanako?
You just need to pick
Sure
a
thing.
flower. Okay. We just need the one flower. Hmm. What would work for her? I'm gonna go with the red rose.
No, it's not right. This flower
Really?
would
I was
probably
wrong.
work better.
You know, lilac was kind of my gut feeling. I should have gone with my gut feeling.
So pretty! Thank you, Hanako. Hey, I should be thanking you. For a few minutes, I was a personal florist for a showbiz star, all because of you.
Come on, what are you saying?
Come again if you need more flowers.
Count on it. Hanako,
Yes?
if I don't need flowers, can I still come?
Of
Aw.
course, Mickey.
Okay then, bye!
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Seeing if anything's like super low. Freesia. Looks like I need some freesia. Can I not buy it? Doesn't seem so. Oh no. Maybe that's one I have to find out in the wild? Ew. Noted.
So you arranged flowers for a business meeting.
I like
How
how they
did it
kind of
go?
go over the day with the grandpa. That's super sweet.
I did everything the way you taught me. I listened to the client carefully while trying to memorize the most important details of the conversation. Then, I carefully selected the best matching flowers. I think it went well. But I'm not sure the bouquet will help during the meeting. What do you think, Grandpa?
It's not about flowers, my dear. It's about how a person feels. You say Miss Ishikawa was very anxious before the meeting, and that she wanted to pay attention to every little detail so that everything could be perfect. Though she might not know a lot about flowers herself, she does understand that you are an expert, and you are definitely able to arrange a bouquet better than her.
I like the little bits of wisdom we get in this game. Like, it's subtle, but they're very good about it.
Whether the meeting goes well or not, Miss Ishikawa will know that she did everything she could, and she'll feel more confident in that knowledge. It's a part of our job, Hanako. Flowers are a tiny detail of someone's life, and an essential one in the lives of people like you and me. Even though they're just a small role in the big picture for someone else, it's our job to make it a beautiful one.
I see. A small contribution into a big world, right?
I think you can put it that way, yes.
I know, I love this. That's kind of how, like, I think about my streaming, is even though, like I've got four of you watching me right now, and you know, I know a couple people are lurking, I know a couple people are watching, and you know, even if it's just a few of you, I'm making a difference in your day in some way with my small stream. And that's sometimes that's enough. But I love a big bouncing stream, certainly, you know. Most streamers, you know, would. But I'm happy with what I've got right now. And I'll get to that point. But thank you guys for being here.
I wonder how the meeting went for Miss Ishikawa. I hope it went well.
Right. Okay, we will wait for a customer.
Greetings to the owner.
Welcome, dear visitor. I'm Hanako. I'd be glad to help you.
My name is Arisugawa Sachiko. Pleasure to meet you. Judging from the look on your face, you don't recognize me.
Huh? Oh, pardon. Are you a celebrity? I'm sorry. I spend all my time in the shop. I'm completely out of the loop about some things.
It's all good. I'm actually a bit happy that someone doesn't know who I am.
But I'd like to know how you became famous. It's not every day that someone gets to talk to a celebrity.
It's a wacky story. I'm not sure you'll even believe it.
That makes it more interesting, I think.
Now I'm really interested as well to figure out like what kind of celebrity she is.
We're all used to life being routine. Nothing extraordinary ever happens. And all of the incredible stories you hear only exist in books and on TV. But unbelievable things do happen around us, even if not very often. You just need to know where to look. I'm not great at it, to be honest.
I like your perspective. Hopefully not just because it's similar to my own. You're on the right track without even realizing it, Hanako. I got popular thanks to TV. Do you watch TV?
I don't even have one. Grandpa bought a radio a while back. It entertains us to this day.
Interesting. I think that's for the best. I'd like to apologize in advance if my story turns out to be, somewhat repulsive.
Oh no.
Shows about regular people flaunting their seemingly unique skills are currently very popular. Abracadabra, and suddenly there's a whole rabbit family jumping out of someone's hat. As you correctly mentioned, we don't notice the incredible around us, yet we need it so dearly. We want to believe in the miracles we were told about in children's stories and fables so much. So, we're able to convince ourselves that even the most bizarre things are true. There was a popular show recently called Magical Tricks, where kids would do magic tricks for the audience. Sounds innocent enough, but at some point the producers decided to deceive the audience. They showed a blindfolded girl guessing the cards held by another person. All was going well at first. The ratings rose as more and more people flocked to see cute Suzume. Her range of skills was constantly growing, until she made a mistake. During live broadcasts, the girl guessed the sum of money from the previous show, instead of guessing a card like she was supposed to for that day's show. 100 yen, little Suzume shouted with a sense of accomplishment. That moment was the end of the show, of course.
Oh my! She confused the performances? What did the audience say? They were probably outraged.
Oh, yes, they were.
Oh.
They started shouting, calling people names, screaming about fraud. It was strange, because if they had taken the time to think about what they were seeing, they would have developed a healthy skepticism eventually anyway. And when the broadcasters were sweating buckets and the audience was at a breaking point, I stepped forward and started playing.
So you were there! And here I was wondering about your connection to all of this.
I had an important role. At the most dramatic moments of the show, I was supposed to play my violin and send chills down everyone's spines. And what can be more dramatic than the fall of a TV giant because of a mere 100 yen? They weren't listening at first, but in a few minutes, everyone was completely focused on me. I poured all my compassion for little Suzume into the melody, as well as my
Aww.
contempt for these immature adults. While I was playing, the producers and the TV channel employees were desperately trying to use this unexpected opportunity to fix their mistake. And me? I was just having a pointed and, unfortunately, one-sided conversation with the audience through my music. When I finished and received a very generous round of applause, reserved originally for the little magician, the host seemingly picked something up from the floor and handed it to me. Here, you dropped this. Ah, that's 100 yen, he shouted with fake enthusiasm, still slightly afraid. Miss Suzume is so talented! She was able to predict you dropping these coins, and she even guessed the correct amount.
You. I have an active imagination. Closing my eyes for a moment, I can picture everything you're describing, clear as day.
That's a little frustrating to have been used like that.
Ugh, gross.
You're so funny, Hanako. I agree. You is what they deserve.
Did anyone still believe the girl was a psychic?
They did. Or they pretended to, but that was more than enough for the team. They eventually left Suzume alone to finish school in peace. They claimed they had no right to intrude upon the little magician's personal space. And since she was the star of Magical Tricks, the show was dead in the water without her. They canceled it soon after she left. And to cover their tracks, they put me in the spotlight instead. This is how I became the passionate violinist with a dark-colored boyish haircut that you, Hanako, could have seen every Sunday at 9 on the screen of your TV box during the morning show, playing the soul strings.
I would watch that show. A show of someone just playing violin? That sounds nice.
If you had a TV, of course.
I'm ready to buy a very small TV box just for you. But since we have a radio, wouldn't it be better to listen to you instead of watching?
You're completely right. These days, they're putting more and more value on how a musician looks.
but it's like dressing up a scarecrow in a tuxedo. Their appearance doesn't affect their performance. Listen to me on the radio, Hanako. I hope my bow touches the strings of your heart, too.
Aww.
I will. Sometimes customers arrive here with a heavy load in their hearts. Of course, I try to cheer them up, but I'm not always able to. In moments like these, music is the sweetest medicine.
I understand you well. And thanks to little Miss Suzume, I've had the opportunity to treat many people to my soul-easing dulcet tones.
Whew, that's a heck of a life story. Miss Erisugawa, do you believe in coincidences after what happened?
I've walked around 2 tram stops, and I've had 6 strangers bother me for my autograph. And after that, I completely coincidentally chance upon a florist who knows the least about me of anyone else in the city. How can one believe in coincidences after all that? Everything in our lives is destiny, no doubt.
Sorry, Miss Erisugawa, but if I had only known my humble shop would be visited by such a star, I'd have prepared accordingly.
So, you promise to help me?
I'm ready.
I want to give a bouquet to little Suzume. She's young and pure still, but the so-called real world has already tainted her with its lies. Whatever you say, I don't think it's fair how she was treated.
It wasn't.
Do you regret things working out this way?
Yes. No. I regret that our little beauty had to play the role of a smiling doll in a disgusting spectacle run by the adults purely for their own benefit.
Right?
I feel sympathy towards little one, but I also feel gratitude, because thanks to her, I've had a rare opportunity to reach the masses with my music.
Okay.
Her confused little face gave me the emotional push I needed for a successful performance. I don't think the people around her tease her about that mistake, because few people even know about it. But I still feel it's my duty to visit her and ask how she's doing.
Wonderful. Wait a moment then. I'll compose a bouquet so you don't have to see her empty-handed.
All right. Let's see. Lilac. White lily. Admiration and respect. New beginning, mystery, compassion. There we go. I think that one is good. I think that's good. Yes.
Next time I'll be sure to come wearing a hat so I can take it off as a sign of gratitude.
Good luck, Miss Erisugawa. I'm looking forward to your next visit. Even without the hat.
See you, Hanako!
I will take a small break.
I like how it encourages you to take a break.
Golden rays light up the morning, making it perfect for outdoor plans or a peaceful stroll. And the great news? Sunshine is expected to last, with clear skies predicted throughout the day. Clear skies are set to linger into night, making for a calm and cloud-free atmosphere. During daytime, expect showers to drift in, refreshing the air as the day winds down. As night falls, a cloudless sky will provide a perfect backdrop for stargazing.
Okay, this is nice. The rain and the music. It doesn't penalize you either, which is nice. Like, I could just sit here and listen to this. I know it's not the most exciting, but this is a nice... So far this game has been nice and chill, even with all the feelings. Oh, it does stop you, okay. We still can't do anything outside, so I guess we'll wait for another customer.
Asoka, I need your help. Are you here? Oh, Hanako. Hello there.
Welcome, Mr. Tsukamoto. How can I be of assistance?
Thank you, but there's no need. I'm here to see old man Asoka. I want him to fashion me a bouquet. Is he away?
Grandpa's away right now, but I'm here. I'm an Asaoka as well, you know, and I'd be more than glad to help. What kind of bouquet do you need? Tell me more.
Wow. You think you're up to the task?
I mean, she's working at the flower shop, my dude. Oh, yes, catch that butter free. Hey, Alma! I'm always like, so excited when you're in chat, because I love watching your journey, catching as many Pokemon as you possibly can.
Well, why not? After all, your grandfather is so thorough when it comes to flower arrangement. You must have picked up a thing or two from him. Okay. What do you want to know?
Anything that will help me pick the best flowers for you. Who they're for, your relationship to that person, what kind of feelings you want to project. Anything and everything.
I won't tell you everything, but here's the gist of it. It's a delicate situation. Hanako, I'm twice as old as you are, but even I still have to listen to my parents. My mother, specifically. She's very worried about me not being married yet. Says she wants to have grandkids and all that. Classic story. I think you get it. I was always waving off the issue and avoiding a serious conversation. Well, at least until Mother stopped joking about it and started pushing me rather seriously. Relentlessly, even.
Enjoy lurking, Alma. I will be here. Thank you for sticking around.
At least go out and meet somebody. There's so many pretty girls around.
Hello, Huzzle. How are you?
What can I say against that? She's my mother, after all. So I decided to try my hand in dating again.
I'm having
Revive
a
my
really lovely
hopelessly
stream.
abandoned search for a fiance.
I'm having a really lovely stream. This is a fun game. It's very thoughtful, very chill. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really glad I got a chance for the developers and whatnot to send it to me to play. I'm really thankful for that. And I've been enjoying making bouquets and learning about the different people who come into the shop. It's been really fun.
Interesting. So the bouquet needs to have some romance to it. Please tell me who you're going on a date with and what you want to get out of it.
Mother herself spent ages telling me who I'm going on a date with. From what I gather, she's the daughter of one of my mother's countless colleagues. But this is the first time I'm hearing about her. She's around my age. Tidy and sophisticated. Works as a flight attendant. I've been told so many great things about her that I now feel like a rich man lacking the will to finally buy an expensive car.
Yeah, it was early access. The game is out now. What happened is that I was supposed to play the game before it came out, but the email with the key for Steam got lost in my spam folder, and so I only knew about it when they sent me another email that was like, oh hey, we hope you're enjoying it, you know, please send us your links of like your YouTube videos or anything you've done talking about the game. And I was like, what? And so I like dug through my folders to find it, And then I messaged them and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, I would have played it sooner, but it got lost in my spam folder. And thankfully they were very compassionate, very kind. They were like, you would be very surprised to know how much that happens. Do not worry. We're glad you're just still able to play the game. And after this, I will be sending them the link to this stream, so that they can check it out. And yeah, I hope they enjoy the little bit of feedback I've given so far during the game, and just, you know, if you guys are enjoying it, please do say so, so that, you know, they can see that as well. All that stuff helps developers know what's working in a game, what isn't. And you know, if you do find yourself enjoying the game, I would definitely, so far I would say, if you can grab it. If you can wishlist it, that also would be great. But yeah, it's just so far just been a nice, cozy, relaxing game, and you know, taking care of this flower shop. It does have some it does show you a content warning at the beginning about, you know, loss, and you know, there's stuff about that in here, you know, with family members who have passed away. And yeah, but it's still just a great game, and I'm enjoying it.
I just don't understand why she's single, if she has so many incredible qualities.
So, you don't know much about her. It's difficult to pick the right flowers in this kind of situation. The bouquet often ends up looking bland, as if made to be liked by anyone, and that's not possible.
So you're saying it's hopeless?
Absolutely not! Tell me about your feelings. I will pick the appropriate flowers, so you can share those feelings without using a single word.
I would like to be genuinely enraptured by this woman. So much so that I wouldn't be able to wait to meet her again. It'll be our first date, but I want her to be friendly and even show some trust. It's very hard for me to communicate if I feel like the other person is expecting some kind of deceit, or planning to be deceitful in turn. Relationships require effort. So if we make it, I'm ready to constantly work to maintain an atmosphere of mutual understanding. As strange as it may seem, despite my skepticism, I'm going on this date with the belief that no matter what happens, everything will be for the best.
I think that's wonderful. That way you won't be disappointed in the end.
Old man Asaoka taught me this lesson. To not despair and to not exaggerate my problems.
Really? What brought that up?
There's no story or anything specific to it. I had some struggles I couldn't overcome head on. It really got me down. But I had Asaoka nearby, who was banging his head against the wall, trying to open a flower shop. And just, you know, it's hard to complain about a bruised knee when your neighbor has had his own broken 3 times. Well, it's nothing. Just a thought that came to mind. So do you want to know anything else about the date?
I think you've told me enough. Time to get to work.
Okay. So I already had some thoughts. And trust that this is a new beginning, so I want to put the gladiolus in because, like, it's a first date, so first date, new beginning. Maybe the phyllox. Roses. Roses are classic. And then There we go.
There you go. All of your feelings expressed in flowers.
Really? Does anyone actually understand what flowers express except for you florists? How does a person come to understand your bouquet?
It's a bit of a difficult topic. Grandpa would have been able to explain it better.
It's the vibe of the flowers. That's what it is.
But the gist of it is, people just feel it.
It's the vibe. Hanako knows it.
For example, you don't need to be a tailor to choose a tie for yourself. You may know nothing about how it is sewn or the materials used, but if it doesn't suit you, you'll probably know. It's the same with flowers. Their color, petal shape, size, and scent combine together to tell a story we all understand on a certain level. Some understand it better, some worse, but everyone does in their own way.
You don't have to know how to read notes to enjoy music, right?
Exactly!
Well, flowers remain a mystery to me, but I discovered something new today. I'll have a lot to think about before bed tonight. Thank you, Hanako.
Always glad to help.
By all accounts, you're just like your grandpa, but you have your mother's eyes. All right, I better get going. Towards the unknown.
Good luck.
You too, miss. You too.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
We're gonna go for a walk because I need to find more freesia. That is the... Oof. I'm gonna grab some of those. But freesia is the flower we gotta find. They usually tend to be a purple flower. There's purple. I keep hitting my caps locks button and not the A. Wish these controls were a little smoother. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, there we go, there's some more purple. Aw, nothing in the fairy ring. Sad. Oh, it's a good bundle of lilacs, so we're just gonna leave that as our last one. And... Do. All right. That was weird. We didn't have a conversation with Grandpa like we usually do. Hello, everybody who has come in. Thank you for joining me today. We are playing Hanako's Flower Shop. It has been a very nice, cozy flower shop maintenance game. Feel free to stick around. Feel free to chat. I do love chatting, but if you are here to lurk, I do also appreciate that. I enjoy being the background of your chill day.
Huh? Tin? No, it's the dog next door.
Greetings. I saw your sign and I decided I'd come in.
And you were right, too. My name is Hanako. Welcome to our flower shop. How can I help you?
Oh, thank you for being so courteous. My name's Yohei. It's so beautiful here. So many flowers.
Thank you. May I compose a bouquet for you, perhaps? You can take a part of this atmosphere with you.
Yes, please. That's actually why I'm here. Also, no need to be so formal. We seem to be about the same age, and honestly, it's a little awkward.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, great. Okay, so I would like to get a bouquet for my school teacher.
Aw.
He was teaching me in classes and helped me prepare for admission exams as a tutor. My parents insist on me thanking him, but I just keep putting it off. But today I thought I'll be leaving soon, so it's now or never. Will you help me with a bouquet?
Yes, of course. Could you give me some more details about how you feel about him? It sounds like you two are close and that you are grateful to him, but I'll need to know a little more to make a good bouquet.
It's true. I do have some ideas right now, just like off the top of my head, a few flowers that I know will be good. But I want to know more, but knowing more will help.
Oh, so flowers aren't so simple, huh? Well, I don't know how I feel about him. I feel nothing, really. He taught me in school, that's true, but that's his job, right? And we were paying for his tutoring. It wasn't cheap, by the way. It's his way of making money, so it's not like he was doing it out of the kindness of his heart.
Interesting.
And us being close is also an exaggeration. Yes, we spent a lot of time together, but that can be said about all of Kunikita's students. Most of them I don't even know.
Oh, you're also from Kunikita High? I graduated this year.
Me too. See? We went to the same school, we're the same age, but this is the first time we've met.
Okay, could you tell me more about yourself? You said you were leaving soon.
I got an opportunity to study at a foreign university, so I'm getting ready to move.
What will you be studying?
Physics!
Wow, physics make my head spin.
Really?
Yes, I'm more into history or literature.
Ah, humanitarian.
Are you laughing at me?
Sorry, no offense. Yes, I'll be studying physics. It's a discipline that explains a lot about the world we live in, but at the same time, very few students are actually interested in it. Besides me, no more than 4 students attend the after-hours class.
And I can understand why.
Oh, come on. Okay, do you like music?
Of course. Me and my grandpa love listening to the radio, and
music is sound. And there's so much physics going on behind sound. You can study something to better understand what you like, but people are just not interested in doing that. Physics explains how sound waves spread, how acoustics affect them, even the nature of volume.
Oh
We've known these
boy.
things for a long time now. My dad's right. People don't want to put in the effort and learn how things work.
Tell me, Yohei, did you learn all of this from your teacher?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, I was also studying a lot, and some things my dad told me, but yeah, most of it I learned from my teacher.
How interesting. Everything I know about flowers, how to look after them, how and where to grow them, what they need and what they mean, I learned from my grandpa. It's not just my job, it's my whole world. No words exist to describe how grateful I am to him for teaching me these things. But you are very cold toward a person who is sharing their knowledge with you for so long. That's so...
You think I should treat him as a friend?
Not necessarily as a friend, but at least kinder.
Right? Hanako knows what's up.
He managed to get you interested in his subject, and that's not easy. During my history lessons, some students wouldn't pay attention to the class, even though Mr. Fujioka was trying his best to keep it interesting and to involve us with it. But hearing you talk about music and sound, it makes me regret my time in humanitarian sciences. And the tutoring. Maybe it's thanks to him you have an opportunity to study abroad.
You know what? You're right, Hanako. My dad's been saying the same thing. He always told me I was taking all the good things I have for granted, and that it was a mistake that'll come back to bite me. He told me I need to learn to appreciate even the simpler moments, like getting ice cream after school.
I mean, Dad's not wrong.
If I think about it, my teacher really did open my eyes to plenty of new things.
There you go.
I feel embarrassed for not thinking about this sooner.
But now we can compose a bouquet.
You think so?
Yes. You just focus on your own thoughts. Any memorable moments from your classes, maybe. You can even close your eyes. I do that when thinking long and hard.
I remember our first private lesson. Me and my parents had already decided I would try to go to a foreign university. It was a new reality I hadn't imagined for myself before. Almost half the lesson was spent with me and my teacher talking about the future, which was incredibly anxiety-inducing. He said his niece was also studying abroad, that she liked it, and that her parents were very proud. In that moment, I think we established a true connection between us. But I guess that relationship faded over time. We didn't speak casually like that again. And I was embarrassed about that first conversation, so I didn't bring it up again.
No worries. It's never too late to say thank you.
And sorry as well.
So, should we compose a bouquet?
I got this. I got this. Okay. Honor, happiness, wisdom. Beginning, compassion, respect. I'm going on a limb with that hyacinth. Nostalgia. And there we go.
Here you go.
It's beautiful. A pity I have to gift it.
I think that
Come
one.
again
I was
after.
proud of that
I'll
one.
compose you another.
It's a deal. Okay, I'll be going.
Oh, before I forget, see if your teacher would like to write to you while you're abroad. I occasionally get letters from my clients, and it's always nice to hear from them.
Oh, great idea.
Aw, that's sweet.
I'll tell him what I learned about the world of physics.
And you'll have someone from your town to talk to.
You're right. That is no less important. Okay, now I'll really be going. Bye, Hanako.
See you.
We can wait for the next customer.
Good day. Welcome to
The main office of the Blizzard Company. Finding jobs for you. Come heat or freezing cold.
Uh.
I am Ishikawa Kumiko, the head of the Overseas Scouting Department. On behalf of our company, I would like to express gratitude for your visit. We are honored by your interest. Oh, you like everything? What's that you say? You're ready to sign the contract? But I haven't even offered you tea. You don't like tea. A pity. I got a cup of strong tea specifically for the occasion of having you here. I assure you, you've never tasted anything like it. You want to sign the contract here and now? Of course, I wouldn't dare to hold you back.
I think she's not doing so hot.
Enjoy.
Girl.
Done? Great. I'll have your order processed immediately. There will be a detailed weekly report on our outstanding success. Yes, thank you. Have a nice day.
It seems this conversation got you so excited that you forgot to hang up.
Oh no, Miss Hanako. I was not talking to anyone. It was a rehearsal.
Oh boy.
The phone?
I need it so that people on the street don't think I'm some sort of weirdo. It's a prop.
Oh, your ingenuity
Okay.
never ceases
It
to
might have
amaze me.
helped in that if the animation had shown her holding up a phone. Like the dog had waved earlier. Just putting that out there.
Oh, thank you. A good leader should be creative and flexible.
Wait, the meeting with the company rep you mentioned? It didn't happen?
Rescheduled, unfortunately. This gives me more time to prepare, but on the other hand, I'm just getting more nervous.
Don't worry, you're going to nail this. With so much.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart, Miss Hanako. The guys from my department go drinking on Fridays, but I'd rather come here and unwind to the sound of your voice.
Aw.
Would you like to work in radio? On an evening show, let's say? I think it would be perfect for you.
Thanks for the suggestion, but I already have a job, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I see. Flowers are your calling. You have a fire in your eyes. I wish my subordinates were this passionate about their work. It breaks my heart to see them twiddling their thumbs, checking their watches, just waiting for the workday to end. Of course, not everyone is like that, but still. Maybe it's partly my fault. A good teacher makes her students interested in any subject, even if it's not interesting on its own. The same goes for a boss. I should be an example for them to follow. Inspiring and motivating. If only I knew how.
I don't know what you're like at work, but right now, you're very easy to talk to.
It's true.
Well, I strive to be a fearless leader for them. Someone who never loses hope. Strong, stoic, rational.
What if you tried a different approach? Do the opposite. Show them that you're human too, with your own fears and flaws. This should bring you closer to your subordinates, I think.
I mean, first off, maybe stop calling them subordinates. That's just a me thing. Like, that word, maybe coworkers? Like, I get that she's a manager and everything, but
Miss Hanako, you're a genius. I'll do as you say and go drinking with them.
What? But I didn't say...
After the conference, I'm going to formally invite them to go party with me. Perfect. I'll need a bouquet for this.
Excuse me? A bouquet?
Bouquet?
Usually, our conferences are very formal and serious. The room they take place in looks modern. You know, like something out of a sci-fi movie. Everything is smooth and hard with a metallic sheen. First, let's do up the room, make it more mellow, different furniture, something more homey, and something cute. Toys, perhaps? Figurines? Posters?
Oh, goodness.
Isn't that too much? Are you sure your boss won't mind?
You're right. As always. It's important to not overdo it. Say, I just realized I need someone like you. Someone who can bring me back to reality when I get ahead of myself. But I need a bouquet anyway.
Tell me more, and I will do my best to help.
I want to make friends with my subordinates. Let them know that despite the company's name, we shouldn't be cold on the inside. I want to create a strong bond between all of us. Let there be harmony and peace between us, so that we can trust each other not only in our work, but also on a personal level. You hear a lot of talk about loyalty to one's superiors, but I would like to show loyalty to my subordinates.
Okay.
No, not subordinates. Colleagues.
There you
I respect them
go.
as equals, even if some of them lack experience or motivation.
See, we're getting rid of the subordinate word and we're going with colleagues. Colleagues I can do.
From now on, I'm going to be more open with them. Let them see the real me.
That's so touching. I'm sure you've been a great leader so far. Now, you'll be even better. Just a moment, please. I'll be right back with the bouquet to convey what you said.
Alright. So first things first. Phyllis. And trust. And you know what? I'm gonna go with Gladiolus on this one, just because, again, mystery, new beginning, compassion, like she's starting over with them. Let's go with hope, honor, and faith. And yeah, that looks good.
Oh, well done, Miss Hanako. This bouquet will help set the right vibe.
I hope it does.
Onwards to drink.
Just don't overdo it. That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Okay.
Wow, neighbor! Wow!
So I can have some more flowers, because I can't go out on a walk, but if I can just ask the twins, I do appreciate that, like, I
What
can
is it, Aya? I went to WoW too.
I appreciate that that's still an option.
Look at that! Unbelievable! Fantastic! Stellar! Wow!
What is it? Why are you circling around me like that? Whoa! Please stop. All this spinning is making my head whirl.
Hanako, let me translate. Aya is jealous over that young man who came out of your shop recently.
Oh my gosh. Yohei, all this fuss is about him?
I tried calming her down, but it only made things worse.
Girls, he'll be moving far, far away soon. His only contact with me might be through letters.
Ooh, so you'll have a long-distance relationship? That does sound romantic, Hanako. Will you let us read what he writes to you?
What? Sayuri, you too?
Oh, and let's write back to him together. I'll draw some flowers on the paper to add a lovely touch. He'll like it.
Oh my goodness.
And I'll share some of my favorite bubblegum for your wedding.
Uh,
Come dance with us, so we can practice for the ceremony.
I love these kids are just like, this boy came out of your shop, you're getting married, aren't you? You guys are in love. Like, that was the first time they met, you two.
Come on, neighbor! Move your arm, move your leg! This way, that way!
All right. This way and that way.
You're so clumsy, neighbor!
Sorry, girls. I can't quite move that way.
Well, at least we had fun. At least you listened up a bit, Hanako. Always so serious. Like an afternoon toad.
What a saying.
All right. I'll try to be less serious. Just please, don't compare me to a toad anymore. Okay, girls. Now, I expect you to bring me some flowers for the shop as an apology for the injuries I got from dancing.
No problem. We were going to suggest bringing you flowers anyway. Let us help you clean up.
It's okay, I'll manage. Thanks for cheering me up, but I've got to get back to work.
Bye, neighbor. Don't forget, we'll be back soon. And don't forget to feed your relationship. Bye, Hanako.
How interesting. All right, we are going to take a quick pause here before we move on with the day. I do have to step away from my computer for just a short moment. So we're going to pop up that BRB screen. I'm going to run an ad, but don't worry, I will be right back and we will continue with more Hanako's Flower Shop. All right, we are back. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, we have a bit of an autosave. I do like that. All right. All right, I guess we're heading to a new day. Okay. Oh, I have been colonized by the cat. Wait just a second. Let him get settled. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Rainy clouds all around, splashy puddles on the ground.
I'm glad I made that order. Like, that was a smart choice.
Now it's time for work.
Excellent. Wind's found some good flowers.
Hanako!
We are going to send them out again. Hey. No, buddy, if you can't settle, you gotta go. Okay.
Hi, Aya. Where is Sayuri?
She's at the bakery helping out her parents.
Oh, why aren't you helping too? Did you run away from them?
How dare you say something so silly about me, neighbor? How could a conscientious hard worker like myself ever run away from her duties?
I mean, easily. You run away. You leave. You hit the bricks.
The whole bakery is only still standing thanks to me and my responsible efforts.
Yes. How could I forget the time you helped your father bake some buns with buttons accidentally inside them?
Oh, that's buttons inside. Ooh. I would not want to have bitten into that.
I came here under honest pretenses to say hi to my beloved neighbor, but here you are teasing me. Oh well.
I mean, you were teasing her earlier.
Those buns were delicious, by the way.
They were really good. Just not the button part.
What am I going to do with you?
Oh, Aya, you do know that I'm just joking, right?
Well, I'm just joking with you too. You've got to loosen up a bit, Hanako. You're always walking on eggshells. Anyway, I'm here on business as usual. Wanted to ask you how you're doing on flowers. Do you still have enough? If not, I'll go gather some and bring them to you as soon as I can.
Thank you, Aya. That would be very kind of you. It never hurts to have more flowers available.
That's true.
Got it! If you need flowers, then flowers you will have. Leave it to me.
I have to play this game with one hand and pet the cat with the other. I should make a little mascot for Thorn, just so he can hang out on the screen.
See ya, neighbor! I'll swing by later. Maybe I'll even bring my troublemaker sister along.
I'm always happy to see you both.
Okay. Hey, stop. Alright. Buy some carnations, we're low on that. Some hyacinth. And I have to go out for the freesia. Yeah. Wait for a customer.
Hey, anyone here?
Oh. Hello, Kiki.
Hi, over here.
Oh, hi. Grandpa and I were here, remember?
Of course.
Hooray! I love going to places with Grandpa, but he refuses to leave the room since that day.
Oh.
Says he's not feeling well. Mom called a doctor, but he said everything's fine. Grandpa is tough like an oak tree. I wish to grow up and be like him.
Do your best and you will. Your grandpa sets a good example.
Yeah, thanks, lady. But I'm not here to talk. I'm saving Grandpa.
Oh.
How may I help you with that?
He loves flowers, and I know you're the flower princess. You can make me a bundle of flowers so that Grandpa smiles again and goes on walks with me.
So sweet.
You're the flower princess, right?
Yes, and I'll do my best to help your grandpa with my flowers.
If a child calls you a princess, you agree that you are a princess. Like, I don't make those rules, but those are the rules.
Hooray! Awesome! What you need to know?
Tell me more about your grandpa. I already know that you go on walks a lot, and that he's tough, right?
Yeah, and he always took care of me when Mom and Dad were away. He walked me to school, helped me with homework, and watched cartoons with me. Grandpa is my best friend, and I want to thank him for being so nice.
I can relate. It was always fun with my grandpa around too. When I was little, we used to go looking for mushrooms. He taught me how to cut them properly so that new ones would sprout in their place next year.
Oh, so you're friends too?
Sure are. All right, I know which flowers can help your grandpa. Just wait for a bit.
Oh, wow. I'll wait. But don't take long, okay? I can't stand waiting.
Okay. Carnation. Kinship. Joy. Friendship.
Here you go.
Thank you very, very much.
I wish there were more flowers. I think I'm at that point where I wish there were more flowers, because a lot of the bouquets are starting to feel repetitive in a way.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What's it like being a flower princess? Do you get to be lazy and do whatever you want?
I wish. I have to work hard to make the people around me happy.
sounds hard. I thought princesses can do anything, and they don't have to do nothing.
No,
There was a
that's not
teacher at
true.
my school, Mr. Fujioka. He told us about all sorts of princes and princesses, and he'd always make a point that whoever can do more must do more. Princesses are rich and smart, so they must work hard to make sure those who have nothing are well too.
So the princesses serve the people? I thought it was the other way around. That's so cool. I'll go tell Grandpa. Maybe he doesn't know. Thanks again. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
I'll be waiting for you, Kiki.
But that was a sweet interaction. Oh, Tin and Tina. Aww.
Hi, Tin. Who's that you've got on a leash? Huh? Are you walking her on your own? Where's Rin? Doesn't look like she's coming. I don't get it. Tin wouldn't have gone anywhere without her. What's that? Yikes! Could it be Rin enchanted to look like a dog and now she can't speak? Rin, is that really you?
Okay, this is a little weird, but interesting.
I'm not the best at dog speak, but it seems you found that amusing. But really, I have no idea what this all means. Ah, I see. There's a letter tucked behind your collar. And some kind of bundle. Dear Hanako, my warmest greetings to you. First things first, give Tin some cookies from the bundle. Oh, he sure did. Here, Tin, catch. You too, of course. Don't be alarmed that Tin is walking Tina by himself. Surprise! It's an old circus trick. It always puts me in a good mood. I hope you had a good laugh too. Yep, and I'm not the only one, though I've never seen something like this outside of a circus ring. You're amazing, Hanako. Me too, of course. It was a marvelous idea. The puppy with the flowers became an overnight sensation. Word got around in the neighborhood. Lots of people came to see Crimson, and they wouldn't stop asking about the bouquet. Aww.
That's good.
Crimson already got himself an owner. Yay! A young border guard. He promised to raise the puppy into a vigilant defender. Now people want to see more doggies with flowers. How wonderful!
I just got a little side business here.
I'm ecstatic that I didn't have to give up the stall or waste my time just sitting there like I did before. It's not like there weren't other options, but we solved this the right way. Soon, the puppies will each find a home. I don't want to take up all your time, so I've sent orders to different florists around town. This will also make the bouquets more varied and interesting. I'm the world's humblest genius.
Keep hitting the go button, because I think...
I'm glad it worked too. It seemed like a long shot at first, but Rin was so persistent, more than the troubles that followed her. Oh, looks like there's more than just thanks written here. Here, she's done congratulating herself. Naturally, you remain my most prestigious florist, Hanako. Not sure what that means, but whatever. You're number one, and I'll only call on you in the most dire of circumstances. Hanako, they're here. The dire circumstances. Right now, I have a puppy sleeping in a basket, and only you can have a sense of its personality.
Okay.
The next part is about how cute the sleeping puppy is. Oh my, Rin's going overboard with the description. You know, Hanako, I just realized that there's something people find more off-putting than rambunctiousness. It's aloofness. My new girl, Lada, is indifferent to play and touch. She's lovely and gentle, and guests always notice her. But her peculiarity doesn't make a great impression.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Oh, you think she's beautiful too, Tin?
Ruff.
She doesn't mind being picked up. She responds to commands, and she does play. Sort of. While she's at it, she looks a bit, sad. Or as if her heart isn't in it. No response to affection. No hand-licking. Won't even wag her tail. I was worried she was sick. I ended up having to send a few careless customers away. They had no idea what kind of pup they were dealing with. Others catch on. They imagine having a dog like that would be difficult and boring, that she wouldn't love them. In a sense, they're right. Lada is special. She doesn't need love, not the kind we're used to giving. Patience, care, sure, but understanding her inner nature is what's truly important. It's like she's talking about an actual friend, not just a dog. But maybe that's what Lada is to her, and the other puppies too.
Ruff, ruff.
She's a reserved, modest dog. Dare I say, brooding, if that's even the right word for a dog. She needs a kindred soul, the kind she could just snuggle up to quietly. It has to be someone who won't bother her when she doesn't want company, and who won't be upset by her lone wolf ways.
Okay.
Even with an understanding friend, preferably a young woman or a little girl, Lada would need some alone time occasionally. Just her and her dog thoughts.
Introverted dog. Okay, I get that.
There's some great mystery to this little doggy. A puzzle even I can't crack. Whoever figures out this puzzle will forge an unbreakable bond with her. I have no doubt about that. Almost no doubt. Whew, such an unusual dog. A philosophical pup. I'm truly sorry I can't be here in person to tell you all about Lada and how things are going. This little dog shelter of mine turned into a real business. I can barely keep up with everything, even with my friends helping out. It's such a mess, but it's kind of fun.
That's good.
Seems about right. I trust your gut feeling. Good luck, and see you soon. Rin
Okay.
is right. It's best to rely on my intuition here. The bouquet and the one it's for, they're both like a puzzle. Gotta think outside the box.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Ruff.
All right. So a few flowers quickly came to mind. Purity, restraint, modesty, beauty, kinship, gratitude, shyness, consistency, moderation. Is that moderation? Modesty. Lilac. Compassion and mystery. That sounds good. That feels good.
Done! A peculiar bouquet. Except, how do we deliver it? There's a P.S. in Rin's letter. Please tuck in the flowers to Tin's collar like the letter? Is this a good idea? Won't it get messed up on the way? All right, you postal doggies. I believe in you. It's important.
Rin seems like a smart dog. Like, I mean, Tin. Rin is the person. Tin is the dog. Tin seems like a smart dog.
Forever your friend, Rin. P.P.S. By the way, Hanako, would you like to try your hand at dog training? It's easy and super fun.
Everybody tries to keep giving Hanako another job.
Rin made a whole tutorial for this. The way she breaks it down, it does seem easy, but I've never trained dogs. A bit of cheese over here. All right. Tina, sit. Tina, stay. Hold still. Still. Done.
Oh.
Good girl. You did it.
Okay, that was
now
fun.
I'm a dog trainer too. Here, some cheese for the road. It's a long way. That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Very quickly, we've got flowers to go pick. And flowers to go plant. Okay. It's been really weird we haven't heard from the grandpa since that one day, and there's been nothing else in the storyline with him. It's like he's entrusted us completely. Was she trying to get in touch with her parents?
Good night, Daddy.
Oh. That's really rough. That's really rough for her, and that's sad. Like, it's clear that her grandpa is the one who raised her. Pause that for a second. It's very clear that the grandfather has raised her and the parents, they're there, but like how, I don't feel like they're very much in the picture of her life. Like even looking at this screen, like it's a picture of her and her grandfather in the background. We don't see any pictures of her parents. We just see pictures of her grandfather. So, like, it's no wonder she doesn't want to necessarily follow in her parents' footsteps. She wants to follow the person who's clearly raised her. Oh.
Good morning. A good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.
Why are there dog paw prints all over the floor, Hanako?
That's Tin and Tina's. They came to get some flowers.
The dogs belonging to the girl you told me about?
I'm over here worrying about Grandpa. Here he is.
Yep. Tin is super smart. Rin trained him to walk Tina on a leash, so they came together.
If she'd trained them to wear slippers, that would have been fantastic. But that's asking too much of dogs, I guess.
Dogs really don't like wearing things on their feet.
Well, the mess isn't going to clean itself. Here I go.
I'll do it. You shouldn't strain your back.
Indeed. Thanks, dear.
You're welcome. Are you going out today too?
Yeah, got some errands to run. Shouldn't take long, though.
Bye then.
Bye, dear. I'll be back soon.
Alright, the twins came back with a good haul. I'll just check what we've got so far. Need some more hyacinth. Excellent. We are going to have to buy some seeds. But let's go for a walk to gather some flowers. There we go. Ooh, that's a good bundle. You shouldn't pass that up. I do hope everybody is enjoying the game thus far. I know I am. Good. Lilac bundle? No, I want the lilacs. Thank you. Good freesia. Ooh. Alright.
Hello, Hanako.
Oh! Hello!
Oh, it's you! Hello, Yohei. Come in. How are you?
I've got a new friend in my physics teacher. When I went to visit him, I was going to apologize for being so distant, but it wasn't even necessary. As soon as he saw the flowers, he was so happy that it was like we were never distant in the first place.
Believe in the power of beauty, Yohei.
I learn something new every time I speak with you. It's like I'm back in school listening to a wise teacher. I just hope you won't charge me for it.
No. I'm always up for a good chat.
Anyway, I think I'll get going. I've got a meeting with the members of Ampere. Oh, that's what my school physics club is called.
Interesting. Do they already know about you leaving?
Yeah, we're good friends. I told them my plans, I just didn't say when I'm leaving yet.
In that case, maybe you'd like to decorate Ampere's room with a nice flower bouquet? This way, your friends can also enjoy a slice of Asaoka's flower shop.
I think it would be better for them to visit. That way, they can appreciate it fully.
So, let them know. I'd be glad to see each and every one of them.
I absolutely will. Speaking of flowers, you suppose I should thank them as well?
It's for you to decide. In my view, if you decided to say goodbye to everybody, it's a good opportunity to thank them for all that was good and apologize for all that wasn't.
Aw.
And a bouquet is a good way to envelop your sincerity with a pleasant flower aroma.
She's a good saleswoman. I'll give her that. Like, she's got that. She's real good at that.
Convinced.
That upselling, that like, hey, you know, I know, but how about? Like, as someone who has worked in customer service in my past, it's just a sense. She's real good at it.
Really though? You'd be incredible at marketing. Okay, to work then. Now is the time when you asked me about my relationship with the members of Ampere, right?
Right.
So I have a good relationship with everyone, but I'm the most impressed by those who know more than me. They say that if you lack the talent for something, it's not even worth trying. But looking at them, I'm convinced time and time again that all their knowledge is the result of hard work and discipline. I am inspired when I see my friends hunched over textbooks, learning equations, or most interesting of all, conducting experiments.
Hey.
I've always had this issue where I felt like I was the odd one out in a lot of groups. Like, I wasn't supposed to be there. Like, I was a hat on a giraffe. But the guys from Ampere instantly welcomed me as one of them. We hit it off immediately. I'm only embarrassed about not asking you about the flowers for our room sooner.
See? My inner salesperson is alive and well, right as rain. Give me a moment, I'll make it happen.
Hey. Gonna give a quick look over the words again. Good relationship with everyone, but I'm most impressed by those who know more than me. Okay. They say that hard work, discipline. Welcoming. Okay. So let's see. Wisdom and happiness. Sorrow, loyalty, and regret. Trust and admiration. Peace and friendship. Gratitude and kinship and beauty. And let's toss in a lilac.
No, it's not right. Something is off.
Oh, okay.
What if I replaced this flower with this one?
You know what? I was close, but hey, that's fine. I thought the wisdom, because physics, but that's cool, that's cool.
It's ready. Do you like it?
Yes! Quite impressive. I was expecting no less from you, Hanako. Alright, it's time for me to go. Thank you, both for the flowers and for a great idea.
Thank you for visiting as well. I'll be waiting for everyone from Amphere.
I'm gonna pull up the twins after this just to see if they tease her more.
They aren't robots. Physics isn't the only topic of conversation. Alright, bye.
See you, Yohei.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up the twins now.
I will take a small break.
No, wrong thing.
Hanako! Hi! How are you doing?
Hey, Sayuri. Doing alright. Can't complain. How are you? How's the bakery?
Aya recently brought home a cat she found in the park. I tried to talk her out of it, but... you know...
Oh, so you have a new friend now?
We did want to keep the cat, but it panicked and ran away. Of course, first it shed a lot of fur onto some dough and ruined most of it.
Oh.
Mom baked some cookies from what we had left. She asked us to share them with our neighbors.
Heck yeah, free cookies.
Oh, thanks. I'll enjoy these cookies with Grandpa. He's got a real sweet tooth. Say hello to your mom for me, Sayuri, and tell her I appreciate the cookies.
I will. By the way, I'll try to bring you some flowers for the shop after my walk later today.
Thank you. That would be great.
Don't mention it. It looks like I still have a few cookies left. Where do you think I should bring them?
The home of tea, perhaps? Seems fitting.
Oh, great idea. I'll head there right away. Thanks. Bye, Hanako.
Bye, Sayuri. Thanks again for the treat.
Gonna jam with the jam with the music. It's literally piano. I like this. I like this music. It gives you just a moment to step back.
As
Tomorrow's
the day
weather
begins,
forecast.
clear skies in the morning promise a cheerful and sunny start. And the great news, sunshine is expected to last, with clear skies predicted throughout the day. Expect showers to linger into night, bringing cool and damp weather to the area.
Okay. Let's see.
Hello, Hanako.
Ooh.
Mr. Sugimoto! Nice
I wonder
to
how
see you.
the
Come in.
date went.
How are you?
I'm alright. Chugging along. You?
Better than ever. How was your date?
I can tell you that my optimism was misplaced.
Oh.
She was a sophisticated, pretty girl, just like I was told. But something didn't. We are very different people. You couldn't couple us together no matter how hard you tried. You would fall apart like a sandcastle built out of dust. I decided to start the conversation with something simple, and asked how she decided to become a flight attendant. Tell me, Hanako, what kind of answer would you expect?
Why does Hanako look like she's near tears?
To travel, probably? To make other people's journeys pleasant?
I was naive enough to think so too, but the answer was completely different. She just liked the uniform. Ah, shucks, it's so cute, she said.
Really?
Really? I can imagine how lucky the firemen must feel that their uniforms aren't cute. They would have a very different roster.
You know, be a little judgy for a second here, but if she thought the uniforms were cute and that's what got her into it, like, that's what got her into it. She clearly stayed beside.
There's nothing wrong with liking cute clothes, right?
There you go, Hanako.
You're right, Hanako. There isn't. But for me, personally, it is rather difficult to build a relationship with someone who makes important decisions regarding their job, for example, like this. She's a really nice girl, but she's very focused on people's looks as well as her own. I'm a tad too old for that kind of stuff. I need a friend, a partner, not a trophy or a trinket. But she loved the flowers, by the way.
I'm glad to have helped. But I'm sorry your date didn't bring you the joy you were looking for. As Grandpa says, the important thing is to learn and try again.
That's why I came to you, Hanako. To try again.
A new date?
A new date!
He goes out on a lot of dates.
I'm ready.
That's cool.
Ready? For what? You'll be my date this time?
Oh, well, no, of course.
You leave my granddaughter alone, you old gigolo!
Grandpa, this man calling him a gigolo. No. Boy. Okay. Alright.
Whoa, calm down there, Asaoka. Wouldn't even think about disturbing your granddaughter.
Tell me about the date. I'm ready to compose the bouquet.
He's like, I need to change this subject now.
This time, Mother's setting me up with a girl she hasn't even met yet. I know a little about her, and what I do know, well, it would probably be better if I didn't know it. Mother says she's sufficiently attractive, not that dumb, and only needs a man who won't be lazy. I'm not lazy, am I?
Of course you're not lazy.
That's what I thought. So, I've decided to try. I don't know about not that dumb, but sufficiently attractive is enough for me. Pretty dolls don't make good wives.
I understand, Mr. Tsukamoto. But if you know so little about the girl, I'll have to ask you again to tell me about your own feelings and expectations for this date. Otherwise, the bouquet won't have the necessary personality.
Yes, I remember. Well, I would like to say that this time, I'm not focused on physical beauty, but rather something completely different. One date with a gorgeous lady was enough, so let this woman be humble and a little shy. I want the date to be nice and quiet this time, without any misunderstandings or conflict. I'm ready to go away empty-handed again, but I really don't want to regret this date. And I want us to show mutual respect.
Okay.
I've got a faint hope we can at least become friends.
Okay.
I support you wholeheartedly, but let me compose a nice bouquet first. Wait a moment, please.
All right. So, Felix. So putting that Gladiotus in, because it's a blind date. It's a blind date. And what that screams new beginning, mystery, compassion. He's going into this. We have shyness. We've got, let's go with the carnation. Put Lily into it. And that one.
No, it's not right. Something is off. What if I replaced this?
Okay, you want me to... But I've already got a pink magnolia in there. 2 pink magnolias? Okay. I didn't think about doubling up on flowers.
Lady, Mr. Tsukamoto.
Now that I think about it, that makes sense.
May your conversation blossom into joy and mutual understanding.
Thank you, Hanako. For my part, I'll try to make the date turn out true to your words. See you later.
I'll be awaiting your next visit. That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well. Have you called Father?
The last time I tried was on your graduation. He didn't pick up.
What?
Last time I tried was on your graduation. He didn't pick up. The last time Why do you ask? Did one of your clients remind you of him?
There was this young man called Yohei. He'll be leaving for another country soon. I was listening to how passionately he was describing it, and...
You want to leave yourself?
Huh? No! What are you saying? You'll not be rid of me. Don't even try.
I'm not trying. I just want you to have an opportunity to change your mind. And for you not to feel guilty about it. I love spending time with you, but right now your happiness means more to me than my own. I'd be ashamed to selfishly keep you here.
Oh, Grandpa! I don't need that opportunity. We've talked about this already.
Really? I seem to have forgotten. Sorry, dear.
It's okay. Just try resting more. Leave some of your daily troubles to me.
What a beautiful flower I've raised, showing such care for an old man. Thank you, dear.
But yeah, just her father having not picked up the phone since she graduated. That, ooh. Ooh.
What about the young man you were just talking about?
Well, Yohei was telling me about his interests, how he was getting ready for exams, and how he was saying goodbye to everyone before leaving. But all I could think about was how different we are. We grew up in the same town, studied at the same school, and were the same age.
It's not easy to understand people. It's not even easy to understand ourselves half the time. But doing so just happens to be a major part of our life. So we have to try.
Definitely. Do you reckon you've learned to understand people after years working in the shop?
Another person's soul is still a mystery to me, Hanako. This pertains both to strangers and to the people we see every day. There are so many of us in this world, and everyone has such drastically different experiences and worldviews. It's hard to prepare for everything they could reveal. When a person shares something important with you, perhaps something they are ashamed of, or something they've never told anyone before, they become extremely vulnerable. In such moments, it is important to let them know that you're not jumping to conclusions or dismissing them as bizarre, or, worst of all, judging them. I think that my understanding of others has also deepened over time. My secret is that I'm good at holding back any initial surprise about what people share with me.
It's a pity I'm not taking notes. I could write a whole book. Master Asaoka's Floristic Secrets. And the ad slogan would be, "Let us speak the language of beauty."
That's a great idea, granddaughter. Write down the good things I say, add your own, and when you feel ready, take up that quill. Just promise you'll have a photo of the both of us on the cover.
Of course. I even know which one. The photo we took on the Ayano Mansion lawn.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. You look like such a doll in it, too.
Well, Grandpa, be honest. I haven't changed at all to you, have I?
The relationship between Hanako and her grandfather is very sweet, and I appreciate it just a lot.
Good morning. A good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.
We have a letter. Oh. Hi, sweetie. Your mom and I have settled in. We're doing fine. Of course, not everything is going as planned. We had some trouble finding a place to live at first. Thankfully, everything worked out in the end. Now there's a magnificent view to my left of a massive TV tower. It's a shame you're not here to see it. I'm sure you'd love it. I remember our talk about you moving in with us. I know you don't want to leave the shop. However, I still want you to at least come visit us and see what you're missing out on. Dad. Dear Hanako, my granddaughter brought me a lovely bouquet, and she told me it's from the Flower Princess herself. You see, my wife used to read her a lot of stories, but one she liked the most was about the Flower Princess, a tiny girl who one day woke up in a beautiful tulip and was blessed with wondrous powers to heal all living things. Although she was a princess, she had neither a crown nor servants. Selfishness was foreign to her, and she was a helpful friend to all dwellers of the meadow. Considering what you do, Hanako, I think my granddaughter has a good reason to call you the Flower Princess. I felt unwell after visiting my wife's grave, but your flowers helped. You healed my soul. Thank you for what you do. Sincerely, Fumihiro. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, wait for customer.
Hello, Hanako.
Oh, hi, Sachiko.
Welcome to our flower shop.
Let me steal a bunch of flowers from you for the next charming bouquet.
No stealing on my watch.
I kid, of course. I'm a wealthy lady. I can afford a nice bouquet with my hard-earned money.
That's wonderful. Flowers are something you cannot forgo, no matter what. It'd be like refusing the earth beneath your feet.
Hanako also has just such poetic words. Like, genuinely.
Did I say something wrong?
How curious. If the earth is beneath our feet, then it's a great gift. The mother of all life, the provider. One has to respect and protect her. But if a piece of it gets on your hand, leg, face, or, worse, clothes, then suddenly the glorious and majestic earth becomes disgusting dirt that you need to clean off as soon as possible.
I don't know what you mean, to be honest.
See, Hanako, I recently somewhat, annoyed my boss, who was kind enough to offer me the role of a show host to save his neck from the guillotine of audience judgment.
What did you do?
Really, Hanako? Do I look like a rebellious schoolgirl?
Not like a schoolgirl.
But rebellious.
A little bit.
Can't hide anything from you. If we're gonna talk about it, I really didn't do anything extraordinary. Yes, I played the wrong piece once, but is it my fault that the only thing my honorable boss knows about songs is that they're cool and trendy? Yes, I had a guest once, and I was supposed to talk to interview him, but instead, I gestured a greeting and started playing. It's a music show, for heaven's sake, where the viewers can liven up their routines by hearing me play. Why would they want to listen to me talking to some old maestro about whatever? Yes, once. Okay, twice I played while making a hideous face, but it's not my fault. They made me perform something that sounded downright awful.
What a fanciful person you are, Miss Arisugawa.
Right? Such an adult woman behaving like a spoiled girly. But this girly wants to do something useful and, hopefully, pleasant for all the poor TV crew who are too afraid to make a single move without a script telling them what to do.
Aww.
I've already tried using music to challenge things, but it's like the ears of every one of the TV crew have been mangled by bears. And if the violin doesn't work, then I'll have to bring out my secret weapon. This time, you'll be my violin.
Ooh.
I'm ready, but the only thing I can help you with is flowers.
That's great. Exactly what I need. Compose me a bouquet, but not for me to apologize. I might have done some things that they deemed strange and unacceptable, but I don't regret anything. And employees of playing the soul strings are mainly very tired people who lost all their passion on the way to making something beautiful.
Aww.
Show them I've got loads of passion and a thirst for life. So much, in fact, that I can even share with them. If asking, yes, we have a contract, so there are certain things I have to do. And yes, sometimes I follow those requirements rather loosely. Or if there's one thing I'm grateful for, it's the fact they let me push
It's her
boundaries,
pauses.
even if they scold me for it. At some point, I realize that I feel sorry for them. I'm free, unburdened, unshackled, held back by nothing. I genuinely try to adhere to their rules, but my first priority is adhering to my own views and ideals, especially those about embracing freedom and finding harmony with everything around us. Sometimes things happen, and I'm bitter about them, but I don't get sad or start a conflict with anyone. And I don't try to change the world to make it how I want it to be. I just accept things the way they are.
You've told me a lot, Miss Arisugawa. So much that I already want to be more like you.
That's the best thing you could have said. Did I share enough with you to make a bouquet?
I think so. Unless you want to add anything.
I do. I want them to see my beauty. Not on the outside, that is obvious, but on the inside. and to understand that the source of this beauty is calm, freedom, and a complete lack of anxiety. And that's all! Dear Hanako, I shall now seal my lips and let the maestro work.
Alright.
The maestro is ready to begin. But she'll need some time, so the audience will have to wait for a bit.
Okay. That looks good. I do have to say very quickly, I've only got a few more minutes before my groceries are here, and that will take me a little bit to, of course, put them away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this day, and then I will have to call it for today, for the stream, just because by the time I'll be done with groceries, my stream time will unfortunately be up.
The maestro's creation?
Let's see what you've come up with. You know, jokes aside, I can almost hear how these flowers sound. Exactly what I need. Thank you, dear Hanako. You didn't let me down as expected.
Thank you for trusting me again. Oh, I also wanted to ask you about the girl you mentioned last time.
Ah, Suzume? She's alright. She's running around with her girlfriends like the tornado she is. I caught her in the middle of some game with her neighbor, so I didn't want to talk her ear off. I reminded her about who I was and said I had a gift for her. She was happy, said the flowers were pretty. Then she went back to playing after a bit. Looks like I was way more worried about her situation than she was.
It's nice that everything ended well, and thank you for telling me. I was slightly worried about her too.
No reason to worry. Everything's alright. Well, it's time for me to leave your flower palace, but I'll definitely visit again.
Can't wait. Good luck.
Cheers, Hanako!
Oh, excellent, Miki.
Hi, Mickey.
I'm on a top secret, highest priority mission from the bunnies.
Ooh, intriguing. Tell me about this mission.
The short version is, we're in trouble.
And the long version?
Do you remember Yuki, the girl I told you about? Gosh, what am I saying? You must already know about her. Yuki Oda, first generation, a real veteran of our trade.
Ah, yes, I remember. The girl who sang at night. Did something happen to her?
Well, she's very talented and exceptionally cute, and she sends the boys into a frenzy. But as I said, sometimes she's picky. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to badmouth her. It's just, everyone has their flaws, right?
You bet.
Yeah, so she's acting up. She really likes getting flowers for the fans, but when our group first formed, we didn't have many of them, so she didn't always get a bouquet. I haven't seen it myself, but the girls say she gets really sad when no one sends her flowers. Much more than a regular person would over something like that. So, her friends tricked her. They made up a secret admirer who supposedly sends her flowers every time she doesn't get any.
How cunning.
What can I say? Feminine wiles. Well, you get it.
Huh? No, I don't. I'm not wily.
Hanako, you would make a great idol. Sweet, beautiful, and honest. Oh my, looks like I'm becoming a fan.
Alright, enough. Whew, let's get back to Yuki.
So then, the girls made up an admirer who always sends flowers to Yuki. Oh, I mean they made up a female fan, not a guy. That's important. Idols can't have romantic relationships. It could damage the brand.
They are, yeah.
But that's a different story. The problem is that the lady who makes those bouquets moved to another city, but we only found out today.
It would take too long to contact her and have her send the flowers, and poor Yuki would be so sad and crabby the entire time until it got here. Hanako, please help.
I don't mind helping, but do you really still need this made-up fan? I mean, your group is hugely popular. Yuki must be getting a dozen bouquets after every performance.
That's true, I guess, but she got attached. She thinks this fan has been supporting her since the start of her career. We wanted to stop, but when Yuki doesn't get the flowers for a while, she starts to worry and act up. Please, Hanako, we need your help.
All right.
Don't worry. Just tell me what kind of flowers you usually give her, and I'll put something together. I hope it's nothing too exotic.
The girls would make up little stories, give them to the florist, and she would make the bouquets based on those. When Yuki got the flowers, she would run off to her room, lock the door, and study the meaning of each flower until she understood the whole message behind them.
Oh boy.
Then she would come out and proudly inform us that she had deciphered another message from her mysterious fan. Frankly, those messages had little in common with the actual stories, but at least figuring them out stopped Yuki from acting up. She seemed happy, so we never gave it a second thought. It seemed to genuinely lift her spirits.
You girls are hilarious. I bet it would be a blast to spend a few days with you. Looks like you have plenty of adventures.
Certainly. Oh, before I forget, let me tell you the story we came up with.
All right, I'm listening.
No, I'd better read it. The girls wrote it down for me so that I wouldn't mess it up. Hold on a sec. Got it. Here goes. My mentor, a kind and modest woman, was very nostalgic for her hometown, where she spent her youth. I always found this surprising, as she had experienced loss and all-consuming helplessness there. When I mustered up the courage to ask her about it, she answered with a smile on her face. There were difficult times in my life, yes, but when I remember the me from that time, I have no regrets, nor do I yearn to go back and do things differently. I feel strong and motivated to move forward because I've already been through the worst. I had the courage to take each blow with a fortitude that is so rare these days. Maybe there were things I should have done differently, but I'm content with how I fared. I didn't succumb to short-lived emotions or look for an easy way out. No. I gritted my teeth and made my way toward that faint light at the end of the long tunnel, and for that, I'm proud. I'm proud because eventually I emerged from everything, and then I saw a vast field of red poppies stretching to the horizon. The end.
Well, I have to say, it's not what I expected.
But I know what flowers I'm using.
Sounds more like a fragment of someone's biography, doesn't it?
Hanako, I have no idea where the girls got it from. I wouldn't be surprised if you were right. Don't worry though, even if it sounds boring, you can count on Yuki to twist the meaning beyond recognition. Nobody would think it's from some book.
I don't know Yuki personally, but from what you told me, it seems likely. Well, this should be enough. Now I need a minute to think.
I dare not distract the artist.
Okay. So. I know I want to use that lilac. And that. You know what, we're gonna put another lilac in. Yeah.
Brilliant! Hanako, you're like a magic fairy! Thank you. You helped us get out of a bind.
You're welcome. It was interesting. I've never worked with stories like that before.
Things with us are never boring, that's for sure. Okay, gotta go. Bye!
Bye, Mickey. Good luck. That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well.
Right. I'm not even gonna move things on too much further. We're gonna save the game. Exit. I already saved, thank you. But yeah, no, that's a cute game. I really enjoyed it thus far. We will see about next week and continuing playing it. I do have to start my Veilguard playthrough, and I was thinking of doing that on Sundays. So what I might end up doing with Hanako's Flower Shop is doing gameplay of it and putting it up on my YouTube, and just doing like a long gameplay of it for people to watch as they will, because it's basically a visual novel, and with it being voiced, I think that would just be a nice thing for people to have on in the background with no commentary. So that is probably what we're going to end up doing with it. But I'm glad I got to try it out here on stream with you guys. I really hope you had a good time. For everybody who is joining me, yeah. So let's go find someone to raid for the end of our night. Oh, here we go. Someone who just followed me, actually. Um, Let us go pop into their nope, nope, wait. Oh, they just they just were ending. Okay, well, you know what? No, uh, oh dear. Oh, there you go. You know what? Let's go raid Burger. It's been some time. He's always raiding me, or he's always in my stream, and he deserves to get that love. And, thank you again, you guys, for being here. I am going to unfortunately have to raid and run on Burger, but we are headed in. Let's go.